Is it really true that only two countries are doubly landlocked? Yes, it's surprising but true. The two doubly landlocked countries in the world are Liechtenstein and Uzbekistan. Being doubly landlocked means that these countries are surrounded by other landlocked nations, which makes it extra challenging for them to access oceans for trade and travel. Liechtenstein, nestled between Switzerland and Austria, is quite small, but known for its stunning alpine scenery and vibrant financial services. On the other hand, Uzbekistan, located in Central Asia, boasts rich cultural heritage and historical Silk Road cities like Samarkand and Bukhara. Both countries rely heavily on their neighbors for trade routes and transport. Imagine how challenging it would be for these nations to import or export goods. Their unique geographical situation makes them fascinating examples of how location can shape a country's economy and culture. Is it really true that rabbits can hear so well? Their large mobile ears truly set them apart in the animal kingdom. Unlike many animals, rabbits have ears that can rotate almost 270 degrees, allowing them to capture sounds from various directions without moving their bodies. This ability is essential for their survival, as it helps them detect potential predators lurking nearby. When a rabbit hears a sound, it can quickly pinpoint where it's coming from, even if the noise is faint. This keen sense of hearing, combined with their excellent eyesight, makes rabbits incredible at sensing danger. These features are not just impressive, but vital, enabling rabbits to thrive in the wild, where being aware of their surroundings can mean the difference between life and death. So the next time you see a rabbit twitching its ears, remember just how remarkable these furry creatures really are. Have you ever tasted a chocolate worth hundreds? The Madly No Truth is not just any treat, it's a luxury chocolate that can cost hundreds of dollars for just one piece. This raises fascinating questions about luxury goods and how we perceive their value. People often equate high prices with exceptional quality, but is that always true? The Madly No Truth, for instance, claims to offer a unique flavor experience, crafted with rare ingredients and presented in exquisite packaging. But some argue that such extravagance pushes the boundaries of what we consider reasonable. Factors like branding, rarity, and exclusivity play huge roles in determining a luxury item's price. For chocolate lovers, it might be an adventure to taste something so lavish, while others may wonder what makes one piece of chocolate worth more than an entire meal. Ultimately, these high-priced chocolates challenge our ideas about indulgence and desire. Would you be willing to spend so much on a single piece of chocolate? Did you know moose are amazing swimmers? These giant animals can dive as deep as 6 meters or 20 feet underwater just to munch on tasty aquatic plants. Moose have long legs that help them move easily in the water, and their powerful lungs allow them to hold their breath for up to 30 seconds while they search for food. This incredible swimming ability lets them access delicious vegetation that other herbivores can't reach, giving them an edge in their habitat. Imagine being able to dive deep to find a meal while others can only look from the surface. The secret to their buoyancy lies in their large, muscular bodies, which float effortlessly, making them well-suited for their watery foraging. By dining on these submerged plants, moose play a unique role in maintaining the health of their ecosystems. Who knew these gentle giants had such impressive skills? Did you know Monopoly's orange properties are landing hotspots? Statistically speaking, St. James Place, Tennessee Avenue, and New York Avenue are the places where many players find themselves after being released from jail. This phenomenon occurs because rolling 2 dice produces specific outcomes, and a sum of 6 or 8 is the most common result. When players exit jail, they roll the dice and move their tokens based on the results. Since the orange properties sit just a few spaces away from the jail, it's no surprise they frequently become the first stops after a player's release. Land on these spots, and you might be faced with hefty rent, especially if your friends have built houses or hotels there. This little twist makes the game more exciting, as players strategize not just about buying properties, but also about their risky decisions in jail. Is it really true that Stevenson wrote Dr. Jekyll in 6 days? The incredible story behind The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde reveals more than just a classic tale of duality. In 1886, Robert Louis Stevenson found himself in a whirlwind of creativity fueled by cocaine. During this intense 6-day binge, he astonishingly penned around 60,000 words, crafting a gripping narrative that explores the complexities of human nature. His wife, aware of the extraordinary circumstances, was both amazed and concerned about the speed and fervor with which he wrote. This dark and thrilling story, which has captivated readers for generations, helped define the genre of horror fiction. The characters of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde symbolize the eternal struggle between good and evil within us all. While Stevenson's bouts of inspiration spark wonder, they also raise questions about the impact of substance use on creativity. What do you think about the relationship between addiction and artistic genius? Get ready to explore rare and wild facts. The second part of this intriguing discussion reveals 50 curious pieces of information that are nothing short of amazing. These facts dive deep into areas of science and nature, showcasing everything from invisible forces that govern the universe to animals with extraordinary abilities that defy our expectations. For instance, did you know that some creatures can regenerate lost body parts, or that certain phenomena like dark matter remain unseen, yet hold a crucial role in the cosmos? Each fact is designed to challenge our perceptions of reality and spark our curiosity, inviting us to look beyond the ordinary. With such a blend of wild and wonderful information, these insights encourage us to appreciate the complexity and mystery of our world. So whether you're a science enthusiast or just love surprising tidbits, there's something here for everyone. Prepare to have your mind open and your curiosity satisfied as you discover how much more there is to learn about the universe around us. Ever thought about why New Zealand's beach is misleading? New Zealand's 90-mile beach actually stretches only 55 miles, creating a delightful mystery for travelers and tourists alike. This stunning location, known as Te Oneroa Atohe, is famous for its golden sands and breathtaking views, attracting surfers, hikers, and nature lovers. Despite its name, which suggests a longer expanse, the beach offers plenty of room for adventure and relaxation. The discrepancy comes from early surveying and miscalculations, where kilometers were converted inaccurately, giving the impression of a much longer stretch. Regardless of its name, visitors rave about the natural beauty and unique experiences it offers, including spotting dolphins and exploring the nearby dunes. So whether you're planning a day of sunbathing or a thrilling sandboarding session, this beach promises an unforgettable trip. Who wouldn't want to explore such a remarkable spot? Did you know about the ocean's hidden treasures? An estimated 3 million shipwrecks lie scattered across the ocean floor, many of which are like treasure chests waiting for deep-sea explorers to uncover them. These sunken ships often include valuable cargo such as gold coins, jewelry, and ancient artifacts from bygone eras. Imagine a ship that sank hundreds of years ago, now resting silently on the seabed, holding secrets of the past. These treasures can be worth billions, capturing the imagination of adventurers and historians alike. In recent years, technology like submersibles and advanced sonar mapping has made it possible to explore these wrecks more effectively. The hunt for these astonishing discoveries often leads to exciting stories of maritime history and offers a glimpse into lives long lost. What will the next deep-sea explorer find on their quest beneath the waves? Guess what really drives the anglerfish's glow? The anglerfish, a fascinating inhabitant of the deep sea, uses its bioluminescent lure to attract unsuspecting prey in the pitch-black ocean depths. This incredible adaptation features a glowing bulb located at the end of a long, flexible rod that emerges from its head. When the anglerfish sways this glowing appendage back and forth, it mimics the movements of smaller creatures or even plant life. This clever trick tempts curious fish to come closer, making them easy targets for the anglerfish's wide mouth and sharp teeth. Not only does this bioluminescent feature help in hunting, but it also demonstrates the anglerfish's remarkable ability to thrive in an environment with little sunlight. In a world where survival depends on creativity, the anglerfish shines bright, literally. How many other deep-sea wonders like this one remain undiscovered? Discover the amazing adaptability of the Japanese macaque. This remarkable animal thrives in the diverse climates of Japan, showcasing nature's incredible ability to adapt. The macaque, a unique creature with thick, warm fur, comfortably survives the icy winters that blanket the country. Its fur isn't just a stylish coat, it serves a vital purpose, insulating the macaque against freezing temperatures that would challenge many other animals. Interestingly, this adaptability doesn't end with winter. The macaque can also be found in various environments, from mountainous regions to more moderate climates, proving its versatility. This means you'll find it everywhere, whether in snow-covered woods or temperate forests. By adjusting its diet and behavior, the macaque not only endures harsh conditions, but flourishes. How does this fascinating creature continue to inspire biologists and animal lovers alike? Have you ever wondered why we say "bless you"? This common phrase traces its roots back to ancient times, when people believed that sneezing could expel evil spirits. In many cultures, a sneeze was seen as a sign that a person was vulnerable to illnesses that could invade the body. To counteract this, saying "bless you" became a way to offer protection and goodwill. Some historians link the phrase to the bubonic plague era, when sneezing was a symptom of the disease, prompting a prayer for safety. Interestingly, variations of this saying exist in many languages worldwide, showing how this protective sentiment transcends cultural barriers. Even today, when someone sneezes, we're reminded of these ancient beliefs, transforming a simple reflex into a moment of connection and care. So the next time you hear "bless you," remember it carries a legacy of hope and protection. Did you know Madonna dated Tupac Shakur in 1984? It's hard to believe that two of the biggest icons of the 80s crossed paths romantically. At the time, Madonna was already a rising star, captivating audiences with her pop hits and bold persona. Meanwhile, Tupac was on his journey to becoming a legendary rapper, known for his powerful lyrics and social commentary. Their relationship, though brief, stirred quite the buzz and showcased how music and culture can intersect in unexpected ways. Interestingly, Madonna's openness about their bond highlighted the importance of breaking barriers in the entertainment industry. They shared a connection that went beyond fame, as both artists expressed their struggles with race, gender, and societal expectations in their work. It's fascinating to think about how their collaboration could have changed the landscape of music and art forever. What do you think their partnership would have looked like? Prepare to be amazed by the Amazon's fish diversity. This incredible river hosts over 3,000 known fish species, earning it the title of the most diverse river in the world. From the colorful piranhas to the massive arapaima, the Amazon is a vibrant underwater ecosystem teeming with life. Researchers believe that, astonishingly, countless species may still be lurking in its depths, waiting to be discovered. The unique habitats created by the river's winding channels and tributaries support a variety of fish, each adapted to thrive in different environments. Factors like the warm waters and abundant food sources contribute to the rich biodiversity found here. Not only do these species play vital roles in sustaining the river's ecosystem, but they also hold secrets about our planet's health and the impacts of climate change. Conservation efforts are crucial for protecting this beautiful aquatic treasure from threats like deforestation and pollution. So next time you think about the Amazon, remember it's not just a river, it's a bustling home for fish and a vital part of our planet's natural history. Discover the secrets of seahorse armor. Seahorses are truly fascinating creatures that stand out in the fish world. Unlike other fish, seahorses have a protective covering made of bony plates rather than the usual scales. This unique feature acts like armor, helping them defend against predators lurking in their watery habitats. These bony plates are arranged in rings along their bodies, giving seahorses a distinctive look while providing essential protection. Additionally, seahorses have another remarkable trait. They can change colors to blend in with their surroundings, making them even harder to spot. This combination of armor and camouflage allows seahorses to navigate their environments more safely. But what else makes these charming creatures special in the animal kingdom? Their unusual reproductive process, where males carry and give birth to young, adds another layer of intrigue to their already captivating lives. What's the world's oldest cognac doing after 240 years? The oldest cognac in the world is a remarkable bottle of Gossi, distilled way back in 762. This extraordinary spirit remained sealed tight for over 240 years, a true time capsule of taste. Imagine the history it witnessed through the centuries, from revolutions to innovations, all while resting quietly in its bottle. In 2014, this piece of liquid time was auctioned off for a staggering $100,000, highlighting its rarity and allure among collectors and enthusiasts alike. You might wonder what makes this cognac so special. It combines the artistry of ancient distillation techniques with the mystique of its age. Each sip would offer a unique experience, a glimpse into the craftsmanship of the 18th century. While it may not be cracked open at any parties, its journey from a quiet cellar to an auction spotlight is a testament to how some things can become legendary. Ever thought about how the passage of time transforms simple drinks into priceless treasures? Hard to believe, but Mars is less dense than Earth. Mars has a density of 3.93 grams per cubic centimeter, which is about 28% lower than Earth's density of 5.51 grams per cubic centimeter. You might wonder why this is the case. One reason is that Mars is roughly half the size of Earth in diameter, meaning it has less mass overall. This smaller size affects its gravitational pull and the composition of its materials. Mars is made up of rocks and metals, just like Earth, but its internal structure is different. The lower density suggests that Mars has a thicker crust with fewer heavy elements. This helps explain why Mars has such a unique landscape, filled with enormous volcanoes and deep canyons, features that reflect its geological history. As we explore Mars further, understanding its density could provide clues about how it formed and how it compares to our planet. What other secrets might Mars hold? Is it really true that Danny Trejo turned his life around? Danny Trejo, famous for his tough guy roles in action films like Machete, actually had a challenging past. He struggled with crime and addiction to heroin during his younger years. However, after hitting rock bottom, Danny sought help through rehabilitation. This life-changing decision didn't just save him, it opened new doors. Once he was clean, he became an addiction counselor, helping others confront their struggles. It was during this time that he was invited to consult on a film set, which ignited his passion for acting. This unexpected opportunity transformed him into one of Hollywood's most recognizable figures, showcasing how a difficult past can lead to remarkable change. His journey emphasizes resilience and hope, showing that with determination and support, anyone can reinvent their life. Isn't that inspiring? Ever wondered why Apollo 11 footage is missing? In 2006, NASA announced a surprising development. The original tapes of the Apollo 11 moon landing, the moment when humans first set foot on the moon, were accidentally erased. During routine data storage procedures, these historical recordings were reused, leading to the loss of this vital piece of history. Thankfully, advanced technology came to the rescue, allowing for restored versions of the footage to be produced, even though the physical tapes no longer exist. This incident highlights a crucial lesson about the importance of preserving historical records. It reminds us how easy it can be to lose significant material, especially in an era before digital archiving became the norm. Many experts emphasize that this event raised awareness about the need for better preservation practices as we move forward, ensuring that vital moments in history are safeguarded for future generations. So next time you watch the Apollo 11 footage, remember the incredible journey it took to be restored. Let's uncover the truth about Rome's legendary founders. According to ancient legend, the founding of Rome is traced back to 753 BC, intertwined with the fascinating tale of twins Romulus and Remus. These brothers faced incredible odds right from the start. They were abandoned at birth and miraculously raised by a she-wolf. As they grew, Romulus and Remus became determined to create a new city, a fresh start away from their troubled beginnings. However, a fierce disagreement arose during their planning. Romulus wanted one thing, while Remus had another idea. This conflict tragically escalated, leading Romulus to kill his brother Remus, a dark moment that ultimately crowned him as the first king of the fledgling city. This powerful story captures themes of brotherhood, ambition, and the complexities of leadership. Fascinating foundations for a civilization that would change history. Believe it or not, the brain can remember 100,000 faces. This incredible ability allows us to recognize friends, family, and even famous personalities throughout our lifetime. Our brains are remarkably powerful, and they contain about 86 billion neurons that work together to process and store information, including memories of faces we encounter. When we meet someone new or see a familiar face, our brains analyze various features like the shape of the eyes, the curve of the smile, and any unique traits. Over time, these details create a mental catalog that helps us distinguish between thousands of individuals. Scientists believe that this skill is a result of both evolution and social necessity, as being able to recognize people enhances our ability to form social bonds and navigate complex social interactions. Interestingly, studies show that while our brains can hold this vast amount of facial data, we might still forget names or other specifics. So next time you remember someone from years ago, just marvel at the amazing capabilities of your brain. Believe it or not, 9,000 tweets fly every second. In our fast-paced digital world, Twitter, now called X in some places, captures the heartbeat of global conversation like no other platform. Imagine 500,000 tweets being sent every single minute. This extraordinary volume of chatter means that opinions, news, jokes, and commentary are shared in real time across countries and cultures. Whether it's breaking news or a funny meme, Twitter reflects what people care about right now. The platform's ability to spread information quickly can influence public sentiment, from trending hashtags to viral videos that everyone talks about. As conversations blossom in just seconds, Twitter offers a unique lens into the collective mindset of diverse communities. This rapid-fire exchange of ideas and emotions also showcases the power of social media to connect us, even when we're miles apart. So, the next time you scroll through your timeline, remember that you're witnessing a tidal wave of thoughts, each second reshaping our understanding of the world. Isn't it exciting to think about how much is being shared right now? Prepare to be amazed by athlete dads and daughters. Researchers have proposed an intriguing theory that suggests male athletes, particularly those engaged in high-intensity sports, may be more likely to have daughters. This idea stems from studies indicating that heat stress caused by intense workouts can influence the sex ratio of sperm. When male athletes push their bodies to the limit, their bodies elevate in temperature, which might affect sperm production in a way that favors the creation of female embryos. Isn't it interesting to think that the rigorous training routines of a basketball player or a sprinter could have an impact beyond just their athletic performance? While the science is still evolving, this connection adds a fascinating layer to the discussion about how our environment and lifestyle choices can shape the next generation. Could the intensity of an athlete's pursuit really sway their parenting experience? Here's a wild fact about hurricane shopping trends. In recent studies, Walmart discovered that when hurricanes are approaching, shoppers often buy unexpected items like strawberry Pop-Tarts and beer. This unique behavior highlights how people prepare for storms, not just by stocking up on essentials like water and batteries, but also by leaning into comfort foods and beverages. It seems that the chaos of a hurricane leads many to seek a bit of normalcy and indulgence, illustrating the psychological effects severe weather can have on us. The correlation between these specific items shows how big data can reveal fascinating insights into human behavior. With this information, retailers can better manage inventory and cater to the whims of their customers. Next time a storm approaches, will you be reaching for some Pop-Tarts or a cold beer too? Let's uncover the truth about the loyal soldier. Hiroo Onoda, a Japanese soldier, became an incredible figure when he continued to wait for orders in the jungles of the Philippines for an astonishing 30 years after World War II ended. Ignoring the official news of Japan's surrender in 1945, Onoda held on to his belief that he was still serving his country. He survived by foraging and relying on his survival skills, making him a true testament to dedication and resilience. It wasn't until 1974, when his former commander traveled to the Philippines to find him, that Onoda learned the war had actually concluded. His story raises many questions about duty, loyalty, and the impacts of war. How could someone remain unaware of such a monumental global event for 3 decades? Onoda's remarkable experience reminds us of the far-reaching effects of conflict and the complexities of following orders when reality changes. Have you ever wondered why government involvement matters? Governments play a crucial role in tackling various issues that affect our daily lives and communities. Whether it's environmental concerns, healthcare, education, or public safety, their engagement is vital to ensure fairness and progress. For instance, consider how local governments handle waste management. They create laws and systems that help recycle materials, which is essential for reducing pollution and conserving resources. Moreover, when a health crisis emerges, like the COVID-19 pandemic, governments respond by enforcing safety measures and providing support to those in need. Their involvement also extends to social issues, like ensuring equal opportunities for all citizens. By addressing these challenges, governments strive to create a better society for everyone. So next time you think about government actions, remember, they are designed to protect and improve our lives. How do you see their impact in your community? Why did a U.S. bomber drop nuclear bombs accidentally? In January 1961, a shocking event unfolded when a U.S. Air Force bomber accidentally released 2 nuclear bombs over North Carolina. Thankfully, these bombs did not detonate, but the incident revealed how close we can come to catastrophic disaster during military operations. The weapons, each with an explosive capacity hundreds of times greater than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima, fell from the aircraft due to a series of mechanical failures and human errors. The lucky break was that a safety mechanism failed to trigger, preventing what could have been unimaginable destruction and loss of life. This near catastrophe serves as a sobering reminder of the potential dangers involved in handling nuclear arms and the critical importance of rigorous safety protocols in the military. How can we ensure such mistakes never happen again? Believe it or not, Comanche code talkers had a wild nickname for Hitler. During World War II, these brave soldiers played a crucial role by using their native language to create an unbreakable code. The Comanche language was unfamiliar to the enemy, making it perfect for secure communication on the battlefield. Among their clever code words, the term "crazy white man" was used to refer to Hitler. This nickname was not just a playful jab, but also encapsulated their feelings about the man who was responsible for so much suffering. The code talkers' efforts contributed significantly to the war's success, as their messages helped convey strategies and orders without being intercepted. By combining their cultural heritage with tactical ingenuity, the Comanche code talkers showcased the power of language, proving that words can be weapons in war. How incredible is that? Let's uncover the truth about Spartan warrior training. In ancient Sparta, young warriors engaged in an unusual practice designed to build resilience and fend off fears. They would roar into the void, shouting with all their might until their voices cracked. This intense exercise wasn't just about making noise. It served a dual purpose. Firstly, it helped them face their fears head-on, allowing them to confront the daunting challenges of battle. Secondly, it instilled a sense of tenacity that was critical for survival. By yelling into the emptiness, these young men trained their voices and spirits alike, channeling their inner strength. This primal therapy created a fearless mindset, preparing Spartans for the rigors of warfare. So next time you hear someone shouting in frustration or joy, think of those ancient warriors, pushing against their limits and embracing their potential. Have you ever wondered why laughter can be dangerous? Laughter is often seen as a joyful expression, but it can sometimes lead to a rare condition called lacrimatory syncope. This unusual reaction occurs when laughter becomes so intense that it causes a significant drop in blood pressure. In extreme cases, this sudden change can result in fainting or even heart failure. While it might sound surprising, laughter triggers several physical responses, including the release of endorphins, which can affect blood circulation. Most people experience laughter as a delightful release, yet for a few it can take a troublesome turn. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as laughter can reveal the complex ways our bodies respond to emotions? So while sharing a good laugh is generally harmless, keep an eye on those moments when laughter goes to the extreme. your body might just react in unexpected ways. Why exactly does a giant snake fascinate us? Imagine a snake longer than a school bus, over 100 feet. Such a creature would not only be the largest snake ever, but also one of the most remarkable animals in history. This incredible size sparks our imagination, conjuring images of giant serpents lurking in the depths of jungles or hidden in ancient myths. Some reports even claim that this astonishing snake could be up to a century old, raising questions about its habitat, diet, and even the environment it thrives in. But how is it possible for a snake to grow so large and live so long? Factors like abundant food sources, lack of predators, and ideal living conditions contribute to the lives of snakes. This makes us wonder if there are still mysteries in our world waiting to be discovered, or if creatures like this giant snake are relics of the past. What do you think? This might surprise you, the amazing Spark system. Imagine carrying a 55-pound backpack that turns into a parachute when you need it most. That's exactly what the Spark system does. Designed for a variety of adventurous situations, it lets users safely descend from heights of up to 1,093 yards. Whether you're jumping from a great height or needing a rescue, the inflatable parachute ensures a safe landing, whether on solid ground or at sea. Made from lightweight yet durable materials, the Spark system is revolutionizing how we think about safety in extreme sports, rescue missions, and even military operations. No more worrying about hazardous landings. With the Spark, you can glide down smoothly and confidently. This innovative technology could save lives and change the way we engage with heights. Plus, it's compact enough to carry easily, making it a game changer for thrill seekers and outdoor enthusiasts. Ready to take your adventures to new heights with the Spark system? Imagine the freedom of a safe descent. Let's uncover the truth about remnant gates. This intriguing term serves as a symbol for our modern era, illustrating how some concepts stand the test of time. A remnant gate refers to an idea or element that persists even when surrounded by change or upheaval. Think about it. Countless traditions, beliefs, and practices continue to influence our lives today, much like a sturdy gate that survives storms. These gates can represent cultural heritages, philosophies, or innovations that offer continuity amid rapid transformation. In a world driven by technology and rapid development, it can be easy to overlook the lessons and values that have been passed down through generations. Embracing remnant gates encourages us to recognize the threads connecting our past to the present. This connection can inspire us to balance modern advancements with the wisdom of those who came before us. So what else can the concept of remnant gates reveal about our journey into the future? Discovering these connections can lead to deeper understanding and appreciation of our shared stories. Can you believe rocks from the sea are on Everest? This astonishing fact reveals the incredible journey of our planet's geology. At the summit of Mount Everest, which stands at a staggering 2,932 feet, scientists have found rocks that were once part of the ocean floor. This happens because of plate tectonics, a process where the Earth's crust is made up of large slabs, known as tectonic plates, that slowly move and interact with each other. Millions of years ago, tectonic forces pushed these rocks upward from the seabed, creating the towering Himalayas we see today. These unique rocks, known as sedimentary rocks, often contain fossils or other marine materials, giving us clues about the ancient environments they originated from. So while you're marveling at the breathtaking views from the peak, remember that you're also standing on the remains of a world that once lay beneath the waves. Isn't it fascinating how Earth's processes connect the deepest oceans with the highest mountains? Can you believe how strong glass can be? Prince Rupert's Drop showcases an incredible blend of strength and fragility that seems almost unbelievable. This remarkable type of glass is produced by dropping molten glass into cold water, creating a unique shape that looks like a teardrop. What's fascinating is that these drops can endure a hammer strike without breaking, demonstrating impressive durability. However, if you were to drop a tiny pebble on them, the entire structure can shatter in an instant. This paradox makes Prince Rupert's Drop a compelling subject for scientists and glass enthusiasts alike. The internal stresses within the glass contribute to its extraordinary resilience, while the very same stresses lead to its vulnerability. In other words, the design that makes it tough against heavy impacts also makes it sensitive to small, unexpected forces. This fascinating duality presents an excellent opportunity to explore not only the material properties of glass, but also the principles of physics that govern these properties. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can hold such complex secrets? Hard to believe, but Hogwarts is made of matchsticks. Patrick, a dedicated artist and fan of the Harry Potter series, took on the monumental challenge of building a model of Hogwarts Castle using an astonishing 600,000 matchsticks. This incredible project required nearly 60 liters of glue and showcases Patrick's creativity and meticulous attention to detail. Imagine recreating the towering turrets, the majestic Great Hall, and the enchanted grounds of this magical school just using tiny wooden sticks. Each matchstick was carefully placed to capture the intricate architecture that fans adore. Patrick's work not only reflects his passion for the Harry Potter universe, but also demonstrates what can be achieved with patience and determination. Have you ever thought about tackling a big project like that? It's inspiring to see how one person's love for a fictional world can lead to such an impressive creation. Did you know Rhode Island is the tiniest state? Surprisingly, it covers just about 1,034 square miles, making it the smallest state in the United States. Despite its petite size, Rhode Island packs a punch with charm, rich history, and stunning coastal views. With picturesque towns like Newport and Providence, it offers a unique blend of maritime culture and vibrant art scenes. Interestingly, Rhode Island also ranks as the 7th least populated state, with around 1 million residents. This means that even though it's small in area, it has managed to create a warm, tight-knit community feel. Visitors often marvel at its beautiful beaches and delicious seafood, especially clam chowder. So next time you think of big states, remember that Rhode Island might be small, but it's bursting with character and charm that draws in tourists year after year. Can you imagine that Nintendo ships at night? In a surprising twist to their shipping strategy, Nintendo developed nighttime delivery methods to thwart theft from the Yakuza, a notorious Japanese crime organization. By choosing the cover of darkness, Nintendo aimed to minimize the risk of their valuable products falling into the wrong hands. This clever decision not only showcased their commitment to safeguarding their beloved consoles and games, but also highlighted the real challenges businesses face in urban environments. As the sun sets, delivery trucks roll out, ensuring that the latest gaming treasures arrive at stores without attracting unwanted attention. This proactive approach not only helps Nintendo maintain their reputation, but also keeps fans eager and excited about new releases. So next time you unwrap a shiny new Nintendo game, you might just be enjoying the results of their clever midnight maneuvers. Hard to believe, but musicians faced fear in the past. During certain historical periods, particularly in the rise of new musical styles, many artists experienced anxiety about the rhythm and sound of their own music. This wasn't just personal doubt, it reflected a broader cultural apprehension. For instance, when jazz first emerged in the early 20th century, its improvisational nature and vibrant beats challenged traditional music norms. Some musicians worried that these shifts might alienate their audiences or be considered inappropriate. As genres evolved, from classical to rock and pop, these concerns persisted, showcasing the struggle artists faced in balancing innovation with societal expectations. Despite this fear, many pushed through, creating groundbreaking music that still resonates today. So next time you groove to a modern hit, remember the brave musicians who risked it all to redefine music's boundaries. Guess what really drives Matsutake mushroom prices? The Matsutake mushroom, a delicacy in Japanese cuisine, can fetch over $1,000 per pound. This astonishing price reveals a fascinating connection between nature and value. What makes these mushrooms so special? For starters, they thrive in soil disturbed by natural disasters like forest fires or earthquakes. The chaos of these events actually creates the perfect conditions for Matsutake mushrooms to grow, as they rely on a specific type of tree bark and a unique ecosystem. As a result, collectors often race to find them in areas affected by recent disasters, making them rare and sought after. The rarity and culinary prestige of matsutake mushrooms contribute to their hefty price tag. This intriguing relationship between natural disturbances and the market value of these mushrooms showcases how nature can be both chaotic and beautifully abundant, don't you think? Can you believe Burberry's history dates back to 1856? Founded by Thomas Burberry in England, this iconic fashion brand has become synonymous with luxury and sophistication over the years. The story of Burberry is fascinating, beginning in the mid-19th century when Thomas aimed to create outerwear suitable for the British weather. His innovative designs not only featured functionality, but soon captured the attention of the elite. One of the brand's most famous features, the Burberry check, emerged later and became a symbol of status and style, setting trends worldwide. As people sported this distinct pattern, they associated it with sophistication and class. Burberry has grown from a small shop in Basingstoke to a global powerhouse in fashion, continually evolving while staying true to its heritage. Today, the brand is celebrated not just for its clothing, but also for its commitment to craftsmanship and sustainability. So next time you see that signature checkered design, remember the rich history behind it, how it symbolizes not just fashion, but a legacy of innovation and elegance. Did you know that red blood cells dwarf flu viruses? When you compare the sizes of these tiny entities, the difference is astonishing. A typical flu virus is so small that thousands of them could fit on the head of a pin. Now imagine scaling up a flu virus to the length of a meter stick. That's about 3 feet. In this exaggerated world, a red blood cell would stretch to an incredible size, resembling a massive 747 jet. This stark contrast highlights how minute viruses are compared to our blood cells, which play a crucial role in transporting oxygen throughout our bodies. The red blood cells, often referred to as the body's delivery trucks, are roughly 7 micrometers in diameter, whereas flu viruses measure just about 100 nanometers. Understanding these scales not only paints a vibrant picture of our microscopic world, but also emphasizes the amazing work our bodies do every day. Have you ever wondered why Mount Washington is so deadly? This mountain, although not the tallest, holds the grim title for having more deaths per vertical foot than any other mountain in the world. Its extreme weather conditions make it a formidable challenge for even experienced hikers. Mount Washington can experience sudden and severe weather changes, with winds reaching over 200 miles per hour, snowstorms striking unexpectedly, and temperatures plummeting to life-threatening levels in a matter of hours. These harsh conditions create an environment where even the most prepared climbers can find themselves in serious danger. Despite its stunning beauty and popularity, the mountain frequently ranks among the 10 deadliest mountains globally. With its rugged terrain and unpredictable weather, Mount Washington is a reminder of nature's power and the importance of being prepared for an adventure. Are you ready to respect its might? Here's what actually happens when kidneys regulate urine. The kidneys are incredible organs, and one of their key players is a group of specialized cells known as the macula densa. These cells act like little sensors, closely monitoring the chemical composition of the fluid flowing through the kidneys. When the macula densa detects changes in substances like sodium or chloride, it sends signals to other parts of the kidney to adjust the amount of urine produced. If there's too much sodium, the kidneys will hold on to water, reducing urine output and helping maintain balance in the body. Conversely, if sodium levels drop, the kidneys will increase urine production, getting rid of excess fluid. This smart regulation helps control blood pressure and keep our bodies in equilibrium. So the next time you think about your kidneys, remember the vital role of the macula densa in keeping everything running smoothly. Here's a wild fact about South Dakota. This state is not just home to the famous Mount Rushmore, which showcases the faces of 4 iconic U.S. presidents, but it also boasts wide-open spaces and a unique rural charm. With fewer than 1 million residents spread across vast plains, South Dakota gives a glimpse into American life outside the bustling cities. Those who call this state home experience dramatic weather, from hot summers to snowy winters, contributing to a diverse natural environment. Even beyond Mount Rushmore, South Dakota is rich in history and culture, with Native American heritage deeply woven into its identity. Whether you're exploring the Badlands or discovering the stunning Black Hills, South Dakota offers a blend of stunning landscapes and fascinating stories just waiting to be uncovered. Isn't it amazing how one state can hold so many surprises? Believe it or not, disco soccer is a real game. In this vibrant and energetic sport, players merge the fun of dancing with the challenge of soccer. The rules are simple but require a lot of skill. To score a goal, you must keep moving and grooving. If you stop dancing for even a moment, you face disqualification. Imagine trying to dribble a soccer ball while busting out your best dance moves, whether it's the moonwalk or the cha-cha. This unique combination of rhythm and athleticism makes for an entertaining spectacle, both for players and spectators alike. Disco soccer encourages creativity, as players often come up with their own signature dance styles on the field. Plus, it promotes fitness in a way that's incredibly fun. So whether you're a skilled dancer or just love to kick a ball around, disco soccer is a fantastic way to enjoy motion and music together. If you're ever lucky enough to see or participate in a game, be prepared for laughter, excitement, and some truly spectacular dance moves. Is it really true that natural gas is odorless? Yes, it is. Natural gas itself has no smell, which can make it tricky to detect. That's why utility companies add a chemical called mercaptan to it, giving it that distinctive rotten egg aroma. This addition is crucial for safety. In case of a leak, the awful smell alerts us before it can pose any danger. Mercaptan is extremely effective, needing only a tiny amount to create a noticeable scent. If you ever catch a whiff of that sulfur-like odor, it's essential to take it seriously. You should immediately leave the area, avoid using electrical devices or flames, and call your gas company. This simple yet effective safety measure shows how preventing mishaps can be as easy as a scent. Next time you smell that strong odor, remember it's there to protect you and not actually from the gas itself. What if I told you about Mousepad's hilarious origin? The term mousepad made its debut in 1994, emerging from the witty imaginations of Monty Python. In a memorable sketch, the absurdity of computer accessories was playfully highlighted, paving the way for the name we all use today. Once the sketch aired, the name quickly gained traction, evolving from a comedic reference to a staple item in computer setups around the world. These handy accessories are designed to make your computer mouse glide smoothly across surfaces, improving precision whether you're gaming, designing, or just browsing the web. Today, mousepads come in various shapes, sizes, and designs. Some are even customized to fit personal styles. Thanks to that amusing sketch, we now have a quirky name for a device that many of us rely on daily. It's fascinating to think how comedy has shaped our tech vocabulary, right? Who knew that a joke could lead to such a lasting impact on our everyday lives? What if I told you about Japanese-American internment? Following the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, the U.S. government made a controversial decision to forcibly relocate over 120,000 Japanese Americans to internment camps. This action was fueled by fear and suspicion, as many Americans wrongly believed that people of Japanese descent could be spies or enemies. As a result, entire families lost their homes, businesses, and way of life overnight. Interestingly, Americans of German or Italian descent largely avoided similar treatment during the war, showcasing a stark racial disparity in how the government treated its citizens. The internment camps were often located in remote areas, surrounded by barbed wire and guards, and life in these camps was filled with hardship. Today, this dark chapter in American history serves as a crucial reminder of the dangers of prejudice and the importance of standing up for civil rights, especially in times of crisis. Did you know starfish have 5 eyes? Each starfish sports a unique set of 5 primitive eyes, with one located at the tip of each arm. These simple yet effective eyes are not like human eyes. Instead, they can only detect light and dark. This ability allows starfish to navigate the ocean floor more effectively, guiding them to food sources and safe hiding spots. Picture a starfish slowly moving across the seafloor, using its light-sensing eyes to find tasty mollusks or to safely retreat from predators lurking nearby. While these eyes may lack the complexity of our own, they are perfectly suited to the starfish's lifestyle, helping these fascinating creatures thrive in their underwater environments. So next time you see a starfish, remember that each arm contributes to its survival, allowing it to explore and adapt, all thanks to these incredible eyes that help it sense the world around it. Isn't it amazing how life has evolved in such unique ways to fit the needs of different species? Imagine standing in 4 states at once. At the 4 corners, you can literally experience this unique phenomenon where Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico meet. Located in the southwestern United States, this is the only spot in the country where 4 states converge, making it a popular destination for tourists and adventure seekers alike. Visitors can have their picture taken at the marker that signifies the exact point, often posing with limbs in different states. The area is rich in Native American culture, surrounded by beautiful landscapes, including the stunning red rock formations of the Southwest. While you're there, you can enjoy local art, crafts, and traditional food from nearby tribes, making for a well-rounded visit. Each state has its own distinct character and attractions, from Utah's national parks to Arizona's Grand Canyon, Colorado's mountains, and New Mexico's vibrant culture. So whether you're a geography buff or just looking for a fun photo op, 4 Corners offers a unique way to celebrate the diverse beauty of the U.S. Turns out the truth is that roadrunners are real birds. These fascinating creatures are not just a cartoon character, they thrive in the arid deserts of the southwestern United States and Mexico. Known for their incredible speed, roadrunners can reach up to 20 miles per hour, zipping through the landscapes with a grace that resembles a sports car. Their long legs and unique body shape allow them to dart swiftly to catch insects, lizards, and even small mammals. With their striking black and white feathers topped with a distinctive crest, roadrunners are a sight to behold. These birds have adapted brilliantly to their environment, using their speed to escape predators such as hawks. Not only do they draw attention with their swift movements, but their quirky behaviors, like their habit of hopping instead of flying, make them unique among birds. Have you ever spotted one in the wild? Imagine waking up with 9 million others every day. This incredible number reflects the vast, interconnected web of lives that fills our planet. Every day as the sun rises, approximately 9 million people start their routines, from bustling cities to quiet rural areas, each with unique stories and experiences. Think about how many people are commuting to work, students heading to class, or families sharing breakfast. This daily awakening forms a global megacity where cultures blend and lives intersect. Every person's actions create ripples that reach far beyond their immediate surroundings. A chef in Paris might be influenced by a dish from Tokyo, while a scientist in Nairobi can collaborate with engineers in San Francisco. This interconnectedness highlights how each day's activities contribute to a vibrant tapestry of human existence. Our shared experiences remind us that no matter where we are in the world, we're all part of a larger story. So have you ever considered how your daily choices impact others across the globe? This might surprise you: medieval wine measurements. In the Middle Ages, a fascinating unit for measuring wine emerged called the butt. Surprisingly, this hefty measurement equals roughly 126 gallons or 573 liters. Imagine filling a barrel so large it could quench the thirst of an entire feast. The butt was not just a practical tool for sellers and buyers. It reflected the significance of wine in daily life and celebrations during this era. Communities thrived on the production and trade of wine, which often symbolized celebration and hospitality. Furthermore, understanding these units helps us appreciate the historical context of winemaking and consumption. Back then, drinking wine was common, as it was safer than water. So next time you sip a glass of red or white, think back to the medieval times when a butt of wine would have been a centerpiece of gatherings, bringing people together. Can you picture how much merriment, storytelling, and bonding happened around a barrel that size? Did you know coffee can protect your gallbladder? A 2019 study revealed that drinking more coffee might actually lower your risk of developing gallstones, those pesky little stones that can cause serious discomfort. Researchers found that caffeine and certain compounds in coffee might help prevent these stones from forming, by encouraging bile production and flow in the gallbladder. This connection between coffee consumption and gallstone prevention is exciting, especially since many people enjoy starting their day with a cup of joe. While the exact reasons behind this protective effect are still being explored, the results suggest that coffee drinkers may have a lower risk of gallstone issues compared to those who sip less or no coffee. So if you love your daily coffee fix, you might be doing your gallbladder a favor. As always, moderation is key, and it's best to enjoy a balanced diet. Who knew that your coffee habit could have such unexpected health benefits? Ever seen a giant fork in a lake? This remarkable sight can be found in Switzerland, where a 26-foot fork gracefully juts out of Lake Geneva. It's not just any ordinary fork. This quirky landmark is believed to symbolize the nearby Alimentarium, a unique food museum celebrating the art and science of food. People visiting the scenic shores of Lake Geneva often stop to snap photos with this oversized utensil, creating a delightful blend of nature and culinary culture. But why a fork? Many wonder if it represents the joy of eating or perhaps serves a whimsical purpose in attracting visitors. While some jokes suggest it's there to catch food for the museum, the fork truly embodies Switzerland's playful and creative spirit. As you stroll along the lake, you can't help but appreciate how this unexpected monument invites us to think about the importance of food in our lives. What other unusual landmarks could be waiting for us to discover? Prepare to be amazed by the magic of auroras. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen vibrant colors dancing among the stars? Those breathtaking displays known as auroras actually happen when particles from the sun collide with Earth's atmosphere. This phenomenon mostly occurs in the polar regions, where the magnetic field protects our planet and channels these solar wind particles down toward the poles. As they enter the atmosphere, they interact with oxygen and nitrogen, creating stunning effects in colors like green, pink, and purple. The best time to witness auroras is generally during winter months when the skies are darker and clearer. So if you're looking for a spectacular natural show, bundle up and head to northern latitudes to experience the wonder of these glowing curtains of light. Isn't nature incredible? Can you imagine a slowing global population growth? For the first time in history, the rate at which the global population is growing has started to decline. The United Nations has acknowledged this shift, even in its most pessimistic forecasts, predicting that this trend will continue for years to come. So why is this happening? Advancements in agriculture mean we can grow more food with less land, while new technologies help distribute resources more efficiently. Additionally, improvements in healthcare mean longer lifespans and better quality of life, allowing people to thrive in various environments. As these factors come together, we may find ourselves in a future where maintaining a larger population isn't as daunting as it once seemed. This is an exciting time. The relationship between our numbers and the world around us is evolving. How will we adapt to these changes in the years ahead? Get ready for the wild side of the Olympics. In 1900, the Paris Games featured events that were nothing short of whimsical, including hot air ballooning. Athletes didn't just compete for speed or strength. Instead, they showcased their ballooning skills based on three criteria: height, duration of flight, and the precision of their landing. Imagine floating high above the picturesque Paris skyline, trying to steer your balloon down to a pinpoint target. While this event may seem strange to us now and isn't part of the modern Olympic program, it highlights the creativity and adventurous spirit that characterized those early games. Competitors faced challenges that went beyond traditional sports, turning the Olympics into a spectacle that captured the imagination of spectators. Each flight was an exhilarating blend of exploration and competition, reminding us that the Olympics have always been about more than just typical sports. So what do you think? Should we bring back ballooning and other quirky events for future Olympics? Prepare to be amazed by women's fight for credit freedom. Before 1974, women in the United States encountered tremendous hurdles when it came to securing credit cards. Imagine needing permission from a father or husband just to handle your own finances. This outdated practice mirrored the broader societal attitudes toward women's roles, which often emphasized dependence over independence. Women's financial autonomy was stifled as a result, limiting their ability to make purchases, invest in their futures, or even build credit histories on their own. The situation began to change with the passage of the Equal Credit Opportunity Act in 1974, which prohibited discrimination based on gender in credit transactions. This landmark legislation empowered women to apply for credit independently, paving the way for greater financial freedom and equality. Isn't it incredible how such changes can shape lives and communities? Did you know about Will Smith's unique school venture? In 2008, the famous actor Will Smith and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, opened the New Village Leadership Academy in Calabasas, California. They aim to create an innovative educational environment that prioritizes creativity, critical thinking, and social responsibility. The academy was inspired by the educational philosophies of renowned figures like Maria Montessori and aimed to offer an alternative to traditional schooling. However, the school faced several controversies over its curriculum and lack of accreditation. Critics questioned its methods and the overall effectiveness of its approach. Despite the exciting ideas behind the academy and initial enthusiasm, it eventually closed its doors in 2013 after just 5 years of operation. This venture into education highlighted the challenges of implementing new ideas in the traditional school system, proving that even celebrities can encounter bumps along the way in their quest to change education for the better. Have you ever wondered why helium makes your voice squeaky? When you inhale helium, you change the way sound waves travel from your vocal cords. Helium is much less dense than the oxygen we usually breathe, which allows sound waves to move faster. This speed boost creates the higher-pitched, comical voice that many of us recognize from funny moments at parties or events. Normally, air is mostly made up of nitrogen and oxygen, which are denser than helium. When sound travels through these gases, it slows down, giving our voices a lower tone. But once helium enters your lungs, it shifts everything. The result? A delightful squeak that can make anyone laugh. This quirky change showcases how different gases can dramatically alter our everyday experiences. So the next time you find yourself with a helium balloon, remember the science behind your new voice. Did you know France has the most time zones? France holds this title thanks to its wide-ranging territories that stretch across the globe. While many think of countries as having a single time zone, France's reach includes islands in the Caribbean, the Indian Ocean, and the Pacific, which allows it to operate in an incredible 12 different time zones. For comparison, Russia boasts the most contiguous time zones, with 11 stretching across its vast expanse from Europe to Asia. This geographical diversity means that when it's morning in Paris, it could be afternoon in Reunion Island or even night in French Polynesia. Each region follows its own local time due to these differences, affecting everything from travel schedules to international communications. So next time you look at a globe, remember the unique timekeeping puzzle that France represents. How does it all fit together? Hard to believe, but sailors love torpedo juice. During World War II, U.S. Navy sailors created a unique cocktail known as torpedo juice, which mixed 180 proof grain alcohol, typically used as fuel for torpedoes, with sweet pineapple juice. While the Navy tried to make this potent alcohol undrinkable to prevent misuse, resourceful sailors discovered ways to sneak sips of it. The potent combination quickly became a favorite among those stationed on ships, proving that even in the harshest conditions, a good drink could lift spirits. This bizarre mix of flavors offered a moment of fun and relaxation amidst the chaos of war. Legend has it that some crews even experimented with other mixers, showcasing their creativity. It's a fascinating slice of history, revealing not just the lengths they would go for a drink, but also the camaraderie that bonding over torpedo juice created. How crazy is that? What if I told you mastering English can be fun? This is exactly what happened to one remarkable individual who doubled their efforts in learning the language. By blending natural talent with sheer determination, they transformed English into their personal playground. Instead of seeing English as just a tool for communication, they approached it as a creative challenge. They dived into books, engaged in conversations, and even explored word games, making the learning process enjoyable. This unique approach didn't just improve their vocabulary and grammar, it opened doors to new friendships and experiences. By turning the often daunting task of mastering a language into a joyful adventure? This person showed the incredible power of hard work combined with a positive mindset. So could learning English be the exciting journey you've been looking for? Is it really true that fish can walk on land? Surprisingly, some fish species have evolved to do just that. For example, the mudskipper is a remarkable fish that can use its pectoral fins like legs, allowing it to move across muddy surfaces and even climb rocks. These unique adaptations help them survive in their natural habitats, such as tidal pools and mangroves, where they need to navigate through both water and land. When mudskippers are out of water, they rely on a moist skin to breathe, which absorbs oxygen from the air. Their ability to traverse land not only aids in foraging for food, but also assists them in escaping predators. Other species, like the climbing perch, can scoot along mud and grass using their fins and, when in a bind, they can even gulp air and survive for extended periods out of water. This fascinating behavior shows us how adaptable nature can be, pushing the boundaries of what we thought fish could do. Isn't it amazing to think about life evolving in such unexpected ways? Here's a wild fact about Africa's live streams. This unique website invites you to watch live video feeds of wild animals roaming freely in protected areas of southern Africa. Imagine being able to see elephants, lions, and zebras in their natural habitat from the comfort of your own home. With just a click, you can immerse yourself in the vibrant ecosystems of places like Kruger National Park or Etosha National Park. It's an amazing way to connect with wildlife, learn about their behaviors, and appreciate the beauty of nature. Plus, you can do this all day or night, whenever the animals are out and about. This kind of experience not only entertains, but also raises awareness about conservation efforts in these regions. So why not grab a cozy spot, log in, and experience the thrill of a Southern Africa safari without even packing a suitcase? Believe it or not, steering wheels are history. Mercedes-Benz has taken a bold step into the future of driving by introducing a car that doesn't need a steering wheel or pedals. Instead, this futuristic vehicle is controlled using joysticks, allowing drivers to interact with the car in a completely new way. Imagine sitting comfortably while you steer your car with a simple flick of your wrists. This design not only showcases advanced technology, but also raises exciting possibilities for safety and convenience. Removing traditional controls means more space in the cabin and a seamless experience for passengers. As autonomous driving becomes more prevalent, innovations like this might soon become the norm on our roads. Could this be the beginning of a new era in how we think about driving? Guess what really drives hot dog debates? The question of whether hot dogs should be classified as sandwiches has sparked lively discussions among historians and food enthusiasts alike. Hot dogs, with their juicy sausages nestled in soft buns, challenge conventional food categories. Some argue that, since sandwiches are typically made with bread and filling, hot dogs fit the bill perfectly. Others, however, insist that a sandwich requires two separate slices of bread, making the single bun of a hot dog a distinct factor. This debate highlights the quirky side of food categorization, showing how something as simple as a meal can ignite passionate opinions. History, culture, and personal preferences all play roles in these discussions, turning a straightforward snack into a topic of serious consideration. So, next time you bite into a hot dog, think about the fun debate it sparks. Are you team sandwich or team hot dog? Believe it or not, octopuses lay eggs just like chickens. These fascinating creatures are oviparous, which means they produce eggs that eventually hatch into baby octopuses. This process is quite different from how us humans are viviparous, giving birth to fully formed babies. Octopuses usually lay thousands of eggs at once, often in beautiful, protective nests. The mother then carefully guards these eggs, not eating or leaving them until they hatch, showing remarkable dedication. On the flip side, some snakes, such as rattlesnakes, have a unique approach known as ovoviviparity. They lay eggs that develop inside their bodies, and the young hatch while still inside before being born live. Each of these reproductive strategies highlights the incredible diversity of life on our planet. Isn't it amazing how different species have evolved various ways to bring new life into the world? You might be shocked to learn that pigeons read grammar. These clever birds have been shown to recognize and respond to grammatical structures, a skill that seems quite advanced for such common city dwellers. Research has demonstrated that pigeons can distinguish between sentences that follow proper grammatical rules and those that don't. But why would they need this ability? Interestingly, they don't use their grammar skills the way humans do. Instead, they focus on more immediate concerns, like scavenging for food. Imagine a pigeon reading a sign outside a cafe, quickly evaluating whether it leads to tasty crumbs before moving on. This unique combination of cognitive capability and opportunistic behavior showcases the adaptability of these urban aviators. So while they might be able to critique a sentence, it's the lure of a delicious treat that truly captures their attention. Prepare to be amazed by the microscopic handbag. In 2023, the art collective MSCHF introduced the world to a truly tiny treasure, the smallest handbag ever created. This dazzling piece is inspired by the iconic designs of Louis Vuitton and is so small that you can only see it through a microscope. Measuring just 657 by 222 by 700 micrometers, it's a stunning blend of creativity and craftsmanship. Imagine holding something that's practically invisible to the naked eye. MSCHF has a knack for pushing the boundaries of art and fashion, and this creation is no exception. Phosphorescent elements add a unique glow, making it even more enchanting when viewed under magnification. This tiny handbag raises questions about the purpose of art and fashion. Can something so small still make a statement? It certainly challenges our perceptions of size and utility in fashion design. So what do you think? Is the microscopic handbag a masterpiece or just a gimmick? It sparks our imagination and invites us to look closer at the world of creativity. Here's what actually happens when you blink. Blinking might seem like just a tiny automatic action, but it plays a huge role in how we see the world. Did you know that the average person blinks around 15 to 20 times per minute? That adds up to thousands of blinks each day. Each time you blink, your eyelids close for about 1/10 of a second. During this short moment, your brain may miss small details right in front of you, which can affect how you understand your surroundings. But don't worry, blinking also has important benefits. It helps keep your eyes moist and clear by spreading tears, which wash away dust and keep your vision sharp. So while blinking may cause those brief interruptions in your sight, it's essential for keeping your eyes healthy and your vision clear. Isn't it fascinating how such a simple action is so important? Here's a wild fact about Tintin in Belgium. Tintin, the intrepid young reporter created by Hergé, isn't just a beloved comic character. He's a significant cultural icon in Belgium. First appearing in the late 1920s, Tintin has become a symbol of exploration, adventure, and the quest for truth. As readers follow Tintin and his trusty dog Snowy on thrilling escapades across the globe, they encounter diverse cultures and challenges, all while learning about friendship and bravery. Tintin's influence extends beyond the pages of comic books. Exhibitions celebrating his adventures often attract thousands of fans each year. Museums even display original artwork, enticing both locals and tourists to engage with the comic's rich history. In Belgium, you'll find Tintin merchandise, themed cafes, and even life-size statues, making him a vital part of the country's identity. Hergé's meticulous storytelling and illustrations have inspired generations, encouraging curiosity and a love for learning. So next time you think of travel and adventure, remember how Tintin represents the spirit of Belgium? What if I told you birds have unique toes? Most birds possess 4 toes, with 3 positioned in front and 1 at the back. This clever layout is not just for show, it plays a crucial role in how birds perch and walk. The 3 forward-facing toes provide excellent support and grip on branches, while the rear toe acts like a stabilizer. This design enables birds to balance effortlessly in their natural habitat, whether they're bobbing on a tree branch or scampering across the ground. Each type of bird adapts its toe structure a bit differently, depending on its lifestyle. For instance, some birds, like woodpeckers, have additional adaptations that help them climb trees, while others, like ducks, have webbed toes for swimming. The next time you spot a bird, take a moment to admire those fascinating toes that help them thrive in a variety of environments. a powerful moment in history that changed perspectives. In 1945, something remarkable happened at Camp Butler in the United States. After viewing a harrowing film about the Holocaust, 1,000 German POWs were profoundly affected. Witnessing the horrors endured by the victims of Nazi atrocities, they felt an overwhelming sense of disgust for their uniforms, which represented a regime they no longer supported. In a bold act of defiance, these soldiers gathered together to burn their German uniforms, symbolizing their rejection of the violence and hatred they had once been part of. This emotional event highlighted the complex nature of guilt, responsibility, and humanity during wartime. It also sparked conversations about personal beliefs and the impact of propaganda. How often do single moments reshape our views on morality and responsibility? This scene reminds us that even in dark times, the capacity for change and reflection exists. Discover why K2 is called the Savage Mountain. K2, located in the Himalayas, earns its title as the deadliest mountain in the world due to its staggering fatality rate of 29%. Climbing this peak is an extreme challenge for even the most seasoned mountaineers. The mountain's unpredictable weather, treacherous terrain, and technical climbing routes contribute to its fearsome reputation. Many climbers face severe altitude sickness, avalanches, and difficult weather conditions, all of which can turn an expedition into a life-threatening endeavor. Despite the dangers, adventurers are drawn to K2, motivated by the allure of conquering its towering height of 8,711 meters, 28,251 feet. This mountain is not just a test of physical strength, but also a true test of mental resilience. The stories of those who have dared to climb K2 blend bravery with tragedy, making it a fascinating subject of exploration and discussion. Are you brave enough to take on the Savage Mountain? Let's uncover the truth about insect-inspired lenses. These remarkable experimental lenses mimic the compound eyes of insects, which are known for their ability to see a broad spectrum of the world around them. Unlike our own eyes that focus on a single image, these lenses allow wearers to take in countless tiny views at once, showcasing an almost kaleidoscopic perspective. Imagine walking down the street and seeing everything from hundreds of angles simultaneously. It's a unique blend of beauty and confusion. While these lenses aren't practical for everyday use, they open up exciting possibilities for fields like virtual reality and photography. It's fascinating to think how this technology could influence the way we design cameras, or even enhance our understanding of visual perception in both humans and animals. So, how could such insect-inspired innovations change the way we explore our world? Here's a wild fact about Sardinia's centenarians. This beautiful Italian island boasts one of the highest concentrations of people aged 100 and over. What's their secret? Researchers believe it's a mix of delicious food and a vibrant lifestyle. Sardinians eat a diet rich in local cheeses, fresh fruits, vegetables, and, yes, some wonderful wine. But it's not just about the food. The island's rugged landscape keeps them physically active, whether they're climbing hills or tending to their gardens. This combination of nutritious eating and regular exercise plays a key role in their longevity. Plus, strong family connections and a close-knit community support their mental well-being. Who wouldn't want to enjoy life in such a picturesque place while celebrating reaching a century? What can we learn from these centenarians about living longer and happier lives? Discover how GPS-enabled darts are changing police pursuit. In the United States, police are now using an innovative technology called GPS-enabled dart technology to track down vehicles linked to criminal activities. These are small tracking devices, resembling darts, that officers can deploy onto suspicious cars in real time. Once attached, they send location signals directly to the police, allowing officers to monitor the vehicle's movements from a safe distance. This means law enforcement can manage pursuits without resorting to dangerous high-speed chases, which can put both officers and civilians at risk. By enhancing safety and efficiency, this smart technology not only helps police respond more strategically, but also aims to reduce traffic accidents and ensure community safety. With advancements like this, could the future of policing look much different than before? This might surprise you. Scottish wedding blackening tradition. In rural Scotland, especially in the scenic Highlands, there's a quirky pre-wedding ritual called blackening. This tradition offers a playful twist before the serious business of marriage begins. Friends of the bride and groom come together for an unforgettable surprise ambush, where they douse the unsuspecting couple in a messy concoction. Imagine being splattered with a mixture of rotten food, soot, flour, raw fish, feathers, and dirt. It might sound outrageous, but the goal is to symbolize the challenges of married life ahead and prepare the couple for the support of their loved ones. This wild event can also be a bonding experience, filled with laughter and cheer as everyone enjoys the ridiculousness of it all. After the ceremony, the couple cleans up and may share a laugh or two about the whole affair. Isn't that a memorable way to kick off a life together? Believe it or not, Steve Jobs shaped technology. As the co-founder of Apple, Jobs was known for his groundbreaking innovations that changed how we interact with gadgets. His incredible vision led to the creation of iconic products like the iPhone and MacBook, which transformed the tech landscape. Jobs believed in merging technology with art, emphasizing sleek designs and user-friendly features. This focus on aesthetics and functionality set Apple apart from its competitors, allowing it to lead in the tech market. Jobs was not just a businessman, he was a pioneer who challenged conventional ideas, encouraging creativity and forward thinking. His legacy continues to influence countless innovations today. From smartphones to tablets, Jobs' approach reminds us of the importance of imagination in technology. What would our world look like today without his contributions? What if I told you Katy Perry's childhood was strict? Growing up in a religious household, singer Katy Perry faced some unique challenges. Her mom had strong beliefs that shaped their daily life, even influencing what she could eat. For instance, Katy wasn't allowed to enjoy Lucky Charms cereal because her mother associated the word luck with Lucifer. This meant that while many kids were munching on the sweet, colorful marshmallows, Katy had to skip those and find alternative breakfast choices. Her family's beliefs extended beyond cereals. She had to refer to deviled eggs as angel eggs, a playful yet serious way to navigate religious views. This upbringing, filled with restrictions, might have inspired Katy's later artistry, as she often blends personal struggles with vibrant, catchy tunes that resonate with fans. Can you imagine how different her music might be if she had grown up in a relaxed household? Ever thought about why tarantulas live so long? These fascinating spiders can actually live up to 30 years, surprising many who see them as short-lived creatures. Unlike most spiders that have much shorter lifespans, tarantulas take their time growing up. These hairy arachnids don't reach maturity until they're around 5 to 10 years old. Their long life is partly due to their low metabolism and protective exoskeleton, which helps them evade predators in the wild. While you might think of them as scary, many people keep tarantulas as pets and appreciate their unique behaviors. Did you know that some tarantulas can even change color as they mature? Their long lifespan allows them to play a significant role in their ecosystems, controlling insect populations. So next time you come across a tarantula, remember that this incredible creature could be living for decades. Let's uncover the truth about Operation Bernhard. During World War II, Germany launched a covert initiative known as Operation Bernhard, intending to cripple the British economy by flooding it with counterfeit pound sterling notes. This secret operation was so elaborate that it involved printing fake money to create chaos within the UK financial system. The Germans aimed to undermine confidence in the currency, pushing the British to panic and potentially destabilize their economy. To carry out this plan, the Nazis sought expert guidance in counterfeiting from some of the best forgers, showing just how far they were willing to go for victory. The British, however, caught wind of this plot and took countermeasures, improving their own paper currency security. This fascinating chapter of WR1 illustrates the lengths nations will go to in warfare, highlighting the unexpected aspects of economic battles. Counterfeit money isn't just about the bills. It's a war tactic. Can you imagine how different the outcome could have been if they had succeeded? Could a flower really be worth $200,000? The Shenzhen Nunki orchid has done just that, surprising flower enthusiasts and collectors around the globe. Developed over 8 years by dedicated agricultural scientists, This man-made marvel combines beauty and innovation. With its vibrant colors and unique shape, the orchid captures the imagination, making it a highly sought-after item at auctions. When it sold for a staggering $200,000, it became one of the most expensive flowers in the world, sparking curiosity about what makes it so special. This orchid's journey from laboratory creation to luxurious decoration showcases the incredible advancements in agricultural technology and design. Scientists infused the flower with desirable traits, ensuring that its beauty was not just skin-deep. The sale raises intriguing questions about the value we assign to nature and craftsmanship. Is it merely the aesthetic appeal or the science behind its creation that drives such high prices? This stunning flower is not just a symbol of luxury, it's also a testament to human creativity and dedication. Have you ever seen a transparent flower? The skeleton flower, known for its unique clear petals, captures the attention of plant lovers in Japan, China, and the USA. This fascinating flower, scientifically called Diphylia grayi, reveals an extraordinary trait. When its petals come into contact with water, they transform from transparent to a striking white. This amazing change happens because the water fills the microscopic spaces in the petals, giving them that enchanting, luminous look. Skeleton flowers thrive in shady, damp forest environments, making them a rare yet stunning sight. Imagine wandering through a lush forest and stumbling upon a flower that seems to disappear in light, yet bursts into life when it rains. Its delicate appearance and vibrant transformation have sparked curiosity among botanists and nature enthusiasts alike. As you learn about this unique flower, one can't help but wonder, what other remarkable plants are hiding in the world's forests, waiting to share their secrets? Did you know about Friends' huge paychecks? The iconic sitcom, which aired from 1994 to 2004, made waves not just for its laughs but also for the impressive salaries of its cast. Each actor earned at least $88,000 per episode over the 10 seasons. That's a staggering amount, especially considering that this figure doesn't even account for the syndication royalties they secured starting in season 5. As the show gained popularity, the actors negotiated for better pay, and their earnings skyrocketed. By the final season, they were reportedly making around $1 million per episode. Today, the legacy of Friends continues, not only on streaming platforms, but also through ongoing merchandise and fan gatherings. This success story highlights how a show can change the lives of its stars, allowing them to establish their careers while becoming beloved figures for millions of fans. Isn't it fascinating how entertainment can lead to such significant financial success? Is it really true that sweet tea started in South Carolina? Absolutely. Sweet tea is more than just a drink. It's a Southern tradition that has captured hearts and taste buds alike. Originating in the charming state of South Carolina, this delightful beverage turns your ordinary tea into a sweet ritual. The first commercial tea farm in the USA was established right here, showcasing the region's passion for this refreshing drink. Typically brewed with plenty of sugar and served over ice, sweet tea is a must-have at family gatherings, barbecues, and picnics throughout the South. Its rich flavor and sugary goodness make it the perfect complement to savory dishes. Moreover, South Carolina's deep-rooted tea culture continues to shape culinary practices, ensuring sweet tea remains an iconic symbol of hospitality and warmth. So next time you sip on a glass of this delightful drink, remember its historic roots in South Carolina. Is it really true that ships vanish in the Bermuda Triangle? The Bermuda Triangle, located between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has become legendary for the mysterious disappearances of numerous ships and airplanes over decades. This region, often shrouded in myths and superstitions, has sparked countless theories about why things go missing. Some suggest that the area's unique weather patterns can lead to sudden storms that catch mariners off guard. Others propose that underwater methane hydrates could create dangerous conditions for vessels. Despite advances in navigation technology, many sailors still approach the triangle with caution due to its notorious reputation. Scientific explanations alongside folklore keep this topic alive in popular culture, leading people to wonder, is it truly a perilous place or just a collection of coincidences? With every tale of missing vessels, the mystery deepens, keeping the Bermuda Triangle in the spotlight. Let's uncover the truth about space probes. Space probes have dramatically changed the way we understand our solar system and beyond. These amazing machines travel millions of miles, equipped with instruments to gather information on planets, moons, comets, and asteroids. For instance, NASA's Voyager probes, launched in the late 1970s, provided stunning images and data about the outer planets, revealing features like Jupiter's Great Red Spot and Saturn's intricate rings. More recent missions, like the Mars rovers, have explored the Martian surface, searching for signs of past life and studying its climate. Each mission adds critical pieces to the cosmic puzzle, helping scientists unravel the mysteries of space and time. Not only do these probes fuel our curiosity, but they also inspire future generations to dream big. What more will we learn as we push the boundaries of exploration? You might be amazed by Malayalam's unique features. Malayalam, a beautiful language spoken in the Indian state of Kerala, is not just a means of communication. It's also a fascinating linguistic palindrome. This means that when you spell it backwards, it looks exactly the same as when you spell it forwards, a rare feat not common in many languages. With over 30 million speakers, Malayalam is cherished for its rich literary heritage and poetic traditions, showcasing the culture and history of its people. The script of Malayalam comes from ancient Brahmic alphabets, adding depth to its uniqueness. Language lovers often find its palindrome status a delightful trivia fact, making it popular in language games and competitions. Whether you're a linguist or just someone who enjoys exploring new cultures, Malayalam offers a glimpse into the incredible diversity of human language. So why is a palindrome like Malayalam significant? It sparks curiosity and reminds us of the wonderful quirks that languages can have. Why is the Mariah Concert Hall a stunning sight? This architectural marvel boasts a breathtaking 107,000 square feet of glass, making it a true spectacle in the desert landscape. Designed to seamlessly blend with its surroundings, the hall reflects the stunning hues and textures of the desert, creating a dynamic visual experience that changes with the time of day. As sunlight dances off its glass exterior, visitors can witness the breathtaking play of light and shadow, turning the concert hall into a living piece of art. Beyond its beauty, the Mariah Concert Hall serves as a vibrant cultural hub, hosting everything from orchestras to community events. Its size and design not only enhance acoustic quality, but also invite people to connect with the natural environment around it. Whether you are admiring it from afar or enjoying a concert inside, the elegance of this structure is something every visitor remembers. So next time you're in the area, make sure to stop by and experience this glass wonder for yourself. Why exactly does the snail take a long nap? Some species of snails possess an incredible ability to survive harsh conditions by entering a dormant state for years. When faced with unwelcoming environments like extreme heat or drought, these clever creatures can effectively shut down their biological systems. This process allows them to conserve energy and wait patiently for better times to come. During dormancy, snails can seal themselves in their shells, preventing moisture loss and protecting against predators. When conditions improve, they can wake up and resume their activities. This remarkable adaptation showcases the resilience of nature and highlights how these tiny creatures have evolved over time to cope with challenges. It's fascinating to think that while we worry about daily stresses, snails are curled up peacefully, waiting for the rain to return. Isn't it amazing how life can find a way, even in the toughest situations? Hard to believe, but justice was served. Judge Georg Conrad Morgan took on the extraordinary task of investigating over 800 individuals for corruption and murder in Nazi concentration camps during World War II. His relentless pursuit of justice aimed to hold accountable those responsible for unspeakable crimes. As he gathered evidence and testimonies, Morgan became a significant figure in the effort to expose the dark realities of the concentration camps. His tenacity and courage, however, placed him in the crosshairs of powerful men. Heinrich Himmler, the head of the SS, was not pleased with Morgan's progress and even ordered him to stop his investigations. Despite the dangers, Morgan's work highlighted the importance of accountability in the face of tyranny. His legacy reminds us that seeking justice, even against overwhelming odds, can yield hope and truth in the darkest times. What would you do in his shoes? Did you know the NFL moved the Super Bowl? In 1993, the National Football League made a bold decision to relocate the Super Bowl from Arizona after a significant event. Residents in the state voted against recognizing Martin Luther King Jr. Day as an official holiday. This decision sparked a nationwide conversation about equality and civil rights. The NFL's response showed its commitment to social justice by prioritizing these values over financial gain. The game was originally set to be played in Tempe, but after the controversial vote, the league moved it to Pasadena, California. This move received mixed reactions. Some praised the NFL for taking a stand, while others criticized the decision as overly political. Over the years, this event highlighted how sports can intersect with important social issues. It also led to Arizona eventually recognizing Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1993, showing how public opinion can evolve. So the next time you think about the Super Bowl, consider the powerful impact that social issues can have on sports. Believe it or not, Ellen DeGeneres hosted the Oscars solo. In 2007, Ellen broke new ground by becoming the first woman to take the stage alone as the host of the Oscars. This was a significant moment, not just in her career, but in the history of the Academy Awards. With her charming humor and relatable personality, Ellen turned the ceremony into an engaging experience, making audiences feel like they were a part of the action. One of the night's most memorable moments was when she playfully asked legendary director Steven Spielberg to snap a selfie of her with Hollywood icon Clint Eastwood, showcasing her ability to lighten the mood and connect with both the stars and viewers at home. This iconic moment not only highlighted her unique hosting style, but also ushered in a new era of Oscars hosting, where authenticity, humor, and audience interaction became key elements. Ellen's solo hosting gig paved the way for future hosts, proving that laughter and connection can make even the most prestigious events feel warm and inviting. Can you imagine the Oscars without her unforgettable presence? This might surprise you. The Beast of Gévaudan, a mysterious creature, terrorized the rural areas of France during the 18th century, leading to the deaths of more than 100 people. Historians believe the beast roamed the countryside between 1764 and 1767, striking fear into the hearts of villagers. Eyewitnesses described it as a large animal, resembling a wolf, but much larger and more ferocious. Despite several hunts by local hunters and even soldiers sent by the king, the true nature of the beast was never confirmed. Was it an extraordinary wolf, a lion, or even a mythical creature? The French public was captivated by this mystery, with stories spreading quickly throughout the country. The panic reached a point where the beast became a legend, inspiring countless tales and adaptations in literature and media. Even today, people still debate its existence, making the Beast of Gévaudan a fascinating chapter in French folklore. What do you think it was? An animal or something more sinister? Did you know that your brain filters information constantly? This amazing organ processes an incredible amount of data every second, but it doesn't overwhelm you with everything it encounters. Instead, the brain has a built-in filtering system that helps us focus on the most important things around us. Imagine walking in a busy street. While cars honk and people chatter, your brain subtly prioritizes the sounds and sights you really need to pay attention to, like your friend's voice calling for you or a traffic signal changing. This filtering allows you to concentrate on specific tasks, whether it's studying for a test or enjoying a conversation over dinner. Scientists think this is crucial for navigating our complex world, helping us make quick decisions without getting distracted by every little thing. So the next time you notice something important amidst chaos, remember your incredible brain is doing its job.